Good morning, friends. I am going to speak about the current situation of pandemic and markets and your career. Some of the points which I am going to tell you now are important for you to think or talk to your family and decide your career path. We have three category of students. The first category or one category which goes to higher education, that is degree. Those students. Second category is the students who get selected in campus interview from different OEMs or good companies and they join the companies. And third category is the students who are desperately in need of job. They don't want to go to degree and also they don't have the campus placement. I am going to speak about these three categories one by one. To begin with, I will speak about the situation. What is the situation today? Since almost 2 months there is no business activity, markets are stalled and we cannot predict smooth business activity for many months to come. Maybe change of the customer behavior also take place. Markets may respond differently, finances may respond differently, and hence whatever automobile companies are there, they will be hesitant to recruit students so easily because whatever staff they are currently carrying, that itself a burden on them, so they may think of laying off some of the staff instead of recruiting new one. Though some company have already said or already declared in media that they will not be stopping or cancelling the campus placements. They have done sort of commitment, but that commitment is not a legal commitment. That means nobody can force them to do it. They can put forth any reason saying that we are not cancelling this but we are postponing this. So they may postpone it for 3 months, then 6 months and maybe a year, or may not do it at all. It may happen. While some company may recruit also. So both the situations and both the possibilities are very much there. So the first category of students who are going to degree, for them this situation is currently not for them because they will go to degree colleges, but degree colleges will also find difficult to survive because many degree colleges are already facing shortages of admissions due to non-availability of jobs due to students. So when you select when you select the engineering college, you have to be very careful in that. Now what is the care? The care means you have to check whether the college really has a good placement. Placement in the sense real placement, and how much salary, how much average salary students are drawing. How you can get that information? You can get that information from college brochure, college website, but that may not be sufficient. You have to confirm that through different sources like your seniors, like senior students over there. And then you decide your college, and also during your college days from second year to final year, you have to develop different skills which will be suitable for the little different world which we will be having in the years to come. So this is for the students who are going to degree education. The second category, the students who want to go to the job, that is campus placements. Campus placement, as I just mentioned, that they may not give the placement immediately, they may delay the placement. If they don't do it, it is well and good. But if they do it, then you have to be prepared for that. Now, how to get prepared for that? For that, you have to have some plan wherein you can do some projects, you can join somewhere as an intern or apprenticeship, where you can do get some good quality experience. You may not get salary, but you will get good quality experience, and same experience will be helpful to you when you join the company where you are already selected. Now, in case the company prolongs the placement, for that also you have to be ready. You have to again develop the skills, start searching for new opportunities, maybe in some different kind of business like ancillaries or some other business related to automobile, maybe insurance, maybe finance, or different businesses are there nowadays linked to automobile. This is one. And in case you don't get job and you decide to go for degree next year, for that also you can plan. But remember, the 1 year you should not let go in vain. You should have to develop good amount of skills in this 1 year. I am talking about students who are already selected through campus. Now, the next category or the last category, the students who want to do the local jobs because they don't want to go to degree, neither they have got the placements. These students will face a different kind of situation because situation locally is as bad as the situation nationally or for the parent companies or the principal companies. So what they might do, they might not recruit students, they might not give opportunity, but what you need to do in the beginning, you don't have to look at the salary, you have to look at the experience. Just join somewhere, just start taking experience, take sincere efforts to learn and acquire the skill, and then eventually you will find yourself a place in the same organization or some different organization. It is going to happen. You should not think that I am from some other place than Nagpur, I am not from Nagpur, so if I stay here then I spend for my food, all those expenditure and company is not even giving me that much money. It may also happen. But in that case, I think you should seek support from your parents at least for 6 months. Because if you don't do that, then you will not get experience. If you don't get experience, again you won't going to get job. So that is the best way, that request your parents to support you for the 6 months, and the most important thing, how to utilize those 6 months. 6 months you have to utilize very, very appropriately, developing your skills, and the most important skill you will have to develop is a communication. Communication does not mean English communication or a very hi-fi communication or a corporate communication. It is simple way of expressing the business transactions which you have to do. Those may be related to customer, related to vehicle, related to report the fault, related to report the complaint. Those simple daily communication which in a business environment you need to do, you should do that properly in a proper language. Maybe you might be using English, because if it is a mail correspondence you have to use English. If it is verbal correspondence or a telephonic correspondence, you have to use Hindi plus English. But remember, you need to use the appropriate terminology. Now what does that terminology mean? If for example there is some problem with the gear, then the general communication can be gear is faulty. But the technical communication is gear has got some pitting marks on it. Gear has got crack on it. Gear has got scoring mark on it. These are the scoring, pitting, crack. These are the terminologies which are used in technical communication that conveys the message properly to the person whom you are writing a mail. So that makes you capable of talking to your own colleagues, your higher ups in your company, and also to the parent company or the principal company. So this is very important, and why I am putting this point at this right now is, reason I am putting this point is because if you don't do this, the way in which you interact or way in which you have interacted throughout your 3 years, which we have seen, maybe from passing by, we hear students talking amongst themselves, and really most of the students talk or speak in a very bad language. They don't have proper pronunciation even in their mother tongue. Also, they don't use proper words. Most of the time they use abusive language, and they don't practice good communication skills. So that may be a big challenge for you. So you have to spend your time day in and day out practice these things, because it is important to use proper terminology communications in your day-to-day work in business or professional communication. And last thing, there will be so many changes, there will be so many distractions, there will be so many downfalls. Everything is going to happen now. But you should not lose your confidence. Whenever one opportunity closes, another door of opportunity opens. You should keep your eyes and ears open. Always refer good literature, good media, good conferences, good sources of information wherein you get correct information about as to what is happening in your own field of work, where the opportunities are opening up, and keep track of those opportunities, and also go visit and talk to someone and understand what I need to do to capture those opportunities and grow in my career to make better money, better career. So with that, I conclude my session on the life after Corona and career and diploma students. Thank you.